wonders in the Christendom.
Always know it sees. Although there is this type that is redeemed, but in the true sense, CAC is more than many churches. Now, you ask yourself, because if you have not received the light of Christ, you cannot write like this if you are a member of CAC. In some of the comments they made, they said, when we examine ourselves in the booklet, I'm looking at page in English, page 73, the last comment there. When we examine ourselves and our church, what do we see? Is it holiness or profanity? Profanity means something that is not essential, that is not necessary. Is it holiness or profanity? Do we see peace or fighting? If you are being in CAC or this white, there is no way that they will begin fighting somehow. The reason is clear. They are not following the teaching of Jesus Christ. As far as they are concerned, they believe in what they call Old Covenant. So, these people, because now that they are born again, that they now understand, because it's only when you are born again that you can understand the teaching of Jesus. The teaching, when you give your life to Christ, it is then you understand the teaching of Christ. But if you are just a church goer, it's different from really following Jesus. That's why these people, based on their experience, that if we look at our church in the true sense, do we see holiness or profanity, fighting? Do we see peace? No way. And that's common. As long as you don't really surrender to Christ, what you are seeing everywhere is what you keep seeing in any church. Then, if you see another statement they made here, the upper part says, some are looking for the downfall of others, not their upliftment. These are things, if you are reading all of these stories, all you will see, all the vision they will see, and this one is a witch, and this one is a review person, this one is thinking evil against you. That's what you see them saying. All my years in White Gathering Church, I've never had preaching following peace with all men there. I can't see any church as I see it today preaching that you should follow peace. Very rare. Even where they are preaching follow peace with all men. Go and check out whether they themselves are following peace with themselves, not to talk of with all men. That's why one of the problems CAC has and many of these churches, because they are always looking for the downfall of themselves. That's why you see many of them leaving. They will still be CAC, they will still be this one redeemed. Many of them, they are not under single leadership anymore. Until we come back to the teaching of Jesus, that's when we can have peace. And that's what we are trying to do in this our ministry. It's not about how many people are in this church. But few of us who are here, we want to have peace. We don't want to come to church and having malice towards one another. That one, yes, where we are coming from, they can be doing that. But here we won't allow it. We want to be able to eat with ourselves. You know, it says that, there is no great enmity between you through vision. That they will tell you don't eat with that woman. If you eat her food, you are gone. Even between husband and wife, you will see something that that's your husband or your wife is wearing you. Through useless visions. And that's what people like. And that's why marriages are spoiling. That's why there's no love in the church. That's why the people are asking the question. If we look at our church, they are telling the truth. Do we have peace? Okay, go to a mountain, not in their mountain. You will expect that they will be praying for peace, joy. No. All their prayer is this one should fall. Just like I said. That's why there's no progress among those who are going there. I saw it with my eyes like this. I rarely see any church preaching this message that they are preaching here. CAC to preach this, select to preach this, follow this with all men. You can. I don't know which one will do. You will see them saying, follow this with all men. Among all these people. I'm not too sure. There's a church. Most of the churches that you see them saying that, saying back to center. Go and check. Like this big church in Nigeria that is always saying that. That man, his father was a CAC man. He was brought up in CAC. There's no way they will preach follow this with all men, which these ones are preaching. Let's see in Hebrews chapter 12 verse 14. That's where they are referring to. I mean, if there is any of these churches preaching follow peace with all men, is it Sele? Is it which other church? CAC? Is it Mountain of Fire? Is it which church now, show me. If you know, please, I want you to raise up your hand. If you know church, any of these big churches I've mentioned, apart from deeper life, that is the teaching of their pastor. Apart from deeper life, show me the church that you not say send back to the center, send back to anybody that is saying I will not live up to December, he should leave himself to die before December. You know, one secret that most of them don't know is this. If you point one finger to somebody, what of the rest? Are you not pointing the thing back to yourself? That's why there's no peace among them. That's why they're having, go there, die there. Okay, I told you, if you were here last time, or I don't know when I was saying, service is going on. They are praying on people to die. They are in the day. One of them died. See, if you point one finger, all this prayer they are praying, all this useless prophet, praying that prayer, the thing is coming back to them more because they are pointing 4 is for them. That's times 4 what they are putting across to other people. People like us who have understood teaching of the word of Christ. I can't be in a church where you see vision that this one is a witch, this one is a wizard. You can't try that here. If you know that somebody is a witch, pray, oh God, expose him. And how we expose him? Or her. If you want to be, catching witches and wizards, don't come here. Go to Guru Maharaj or I don't know, anybody are catching witches. We don't catch wizards or witches here. Mary in the Bible had 7 evil spirits. Why did he just kill? She became even more useful. Mary. We need to understand the teaching of Jesus. Look at it, Hebrews chapter 12 verse 14. This is what they are telling us. This is the teaching of Jesus. If you want to be happy in life, Hebrews chapter 12 verse 14. Follow peace with all men and holiness, without which no man shall see the Lord. In my journey as a Christian is this. I said, try to follow peace with everybody. I see what is coming to my life. Good things. Because I'm thinking good towards others. You will never see me since I know Christ. Me, I can't think evil towards anybody. I think good to people so that good can come back to me. When I look at what people are suffering, and you are telling them, they don't like to come to a place where you hear the truth. They don't love, they don't know that this cause, their pastor is helping them to pray. This evil, their pastor is helping them. The thing is coming back to what the pastor and themselves. You begin to pray for people. I'm telling you, just try to be praying for people. Try to be doing good. The Lord will give you the grace. You will see how things will change around you. That's why Jesus said in his own teaching, all these lying things these people are saying. Matthew. Well, except you are not preaching about Jesus. If you are teaching about Jesus, you will follow peace with everybody. And I want to tell you, this book, that this CAC people are, who wrote it now. Many days we not really. Among them, because they are used to this war. At one point in life, what you be tired of war now, seeing vision of evil. Are you not tired? You are dying every day. You are not making progress. A fool at 40 is a fool forever. In Matthew chapter 5, hear what Jesus said. In verse 43, listen to this very well. Ye have heard that it has been said, thou shalt love thy neighbor and hate thine enemy. This was what these Pharisees were used to. They were not bothering about following peace with them, but they don't have time for that. Because they had the law then. If you smite me, I will smite you back. But when Jesus came, this has to change. This cannot continue. In verse 44, but I say unto you, love your enemies, bless them that curse you, do good to them that hate you, and pray for them which despitefully use you and persecute you. That's the teaching of Christ. Not this white garment, yellow garment, this thing. No. You have, no matter what anybody does for you, love them. That's what Jesus says. A young lady was talking on YouTube yesterday. He said people are blaming them for praying against their enemy, for sending arrow back to the center. You are blaming, you don't know what you have gone through in life. He said even if they see rats, according to her, rat, you will cause rats. And then she gave an example that our senior wife, a wife in the family, the woman bought Hollandis, and she gave the price of the Hollandis, says about 80,000. Hollandis clothes is very expensive. And she said the woman has many. I said that's how a rat went in and ate the whole, part of the clothes that the woman cannot wear it. He said that's why we see rat, that's the good. But actually the rat enter and eat everything. So as she was saying that, I now remember in my house one day when we just parked in this area. This place was bushy. So we made sure we lock the door so that snake and big grass will not enter. So somehow one of the children left the door open. So this rat just entered to where my shoes are, my wardrobe. Maybe this I forgot. I opened the wardrobe. I don't know. That's how they run. Chop on my good shoe. Okay, how can I say that one is Satan or witch? It was not me who was carrying. You have left my window, wardrobe open, and then the children open the door. Simple. I just remember. You know, because you see, I've been in, my experience in the world at my age, and because I was very involved in all of this thing, made me to know that people are just being deceived every time. And that's how they've been deceiving them till they die. And they won't make progress. See, a woman said something. I listened to her when she was saying. She said she's in the white garment before. And in their house, this man is from Togo. Said every night there's a particular place where they put their bed. Every night. Something will be coming to trouble. They won't be able to sleep on that bed. And the thing is troubling them. That's how they went to prophet in the church. And he did like most way, how to say, what is happening? That are your bed. Which from your village? Where are you from? Togo. Say yes. You Togo people, you are the Jew people. They have sent a witch who is troubling you. It's not that, and they need to do work there. And prophet came, they did all they collected the woman's money, did everything, oil, everything. Say, it's over now. Go back to center, Togo. That same night, as they slept, he did the same thing. So, you might now call the other. In fact, you must see the end of the wish inside this place. So, they carry cutlass. Another carry armor. And they call their children. They carry the children, they carry wood. And if they see, they will kill. By the time they open it was a big rat. Certainly, rat, they will go and fall. And eating fat. That's how they kill them. You see, we should. When we deceive ourselves in love, until we really want to know the truth. That's why I'm not surprised that I'm not in a church where I don't see crowd. I don't need crowd. I need people who really want to reorganize their life here and have peace. Here is not a place this one is my enemy. No. If you see vision that you see enemy here, it will drive you away. All this Old Testament we are talking about, it's that those people, they just read Bible, they don't follow it, just like many people are doing today. Look at what God told them. All these people who say they are following covenant of Moses, covenant of Elijah. See what God told them here. In Leviticus chapter 19, verse 18. This is an Old Testament, Old Covenant. Thou shalt not avenge, verse 18, nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people, but thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. I am the Lord. So those prophets, they don't see this. Old Testament. You don't know your left from your right. That's why there are many there. Me, I will be a professor. And one person will be telling me I should comb my head to the front, comb my head to the back. And as I'm combing my head back and forth, miracle we have. What type of miracle is that? The vice president of Nigeria, I saw him doing that. Okay, you know they see how they remove him. If you see what they did to him in that Ashura when Buhari was there, if he was what he said, is a true Christian, he would resign and leave that place. He was a true Christian. So, what we are learning from these people is a great lesson to all of us today. And to help you, to help me. This is our church. By the grace of God, what I want to hear is progress. The teaching these people have taught us today. That's what I want to say in this church. We love ourselves. I offend you, and I say I'm sorry. We forgive ourselves. And if anybody has a problem, we support ourselves. That's Christianity. And that's what can make life better for all of us. The challenge I want to give you today is this. Begin to send one hand of blessing to people. One finger of blessing. Praying for people. Even all the one they have told you long time where you have been going and your father is your enemy and your problem is coming from your village. Put it off your mind and pray for them. You will see as you are sending one hand of blessing and prayer to the poor, will come back to you. I'm a testimony myself. I saw the difference when I came out of these occultic churches. I saw the difference in my life. Until today, I'm still seeing the difference. So, if God has brought you to this church, me too, I'm telling you, like Paul said, tell these disciples, those who are following them, follow me as I follow Christ. You to follow me. You know, there's a Yoruba proverb. Person who says we give you clothes to wear, what is he wearing himself? That's the question you ask me. You know, when I look at all these people who are stealing money from church and they say they are rich, you know, what comes to my mind is this. Before you came to church, you have a university. Your fee, the course you went to do, what money have you made there? Because all of them are saying they are rich now. Rich, do you work for it? If somebody starts a church and doing all this wayoya and they have money, how can I say that one is rich? How will I know whether you are rich if you are in Christ? Like this our church. We are not many. We are few. Even the money you are contributing, I don't see it all. But am I looking poor? If I promise you that God is helping me, agree with me. Some of you have known me for many years now. So, I'm telling you now, follow me as I follow Christ. faithful God. Whatever He has promised, He brings it to pass. But He also going to surrender. Let me close with this verse now, which is very dangerous. Galatians chapter 5 verse 4. Galatians chapter 5 verse 4. Christ is become of no effect unto you, whosoever of you are justified by the law. That's one point Jesus. Because they are all one. They don't know they are separated from Jesus. Paul says, remember that Paul was once among them. He's saying here that any of them, any of you, who has his confidence in law or in water, he said, animal, he said you are cut off from Jesus. So you can then see why there are many of them are in the problem. Now, things that should not make a man of God to be afraid, it's making them to be afraid. A prophet came up that 2 men of God will die very soon. And fear gripped them. If you're a child of God, and it's God that calls you, and they say, in fact, the way the man used the language, he said, son, I'm going to visit God now, going home. If somebody comes to me and see vision that, Baba, next week you are going home, I'll be very happy. Very happy. Is that not wow? Serving God with all my heart. That's the type of vision I want in this church. See vision that, sir, in 2 weeks time you are going. I think God bless you. I'll be getting ready. I'll be singing. But today, they came to us. Somebody says, I will die. I will not die. If they came to talk, they say, I will die. It's not yet. It's not yet time at all. At what age? At 18. At 70. What are you doing here? So with that, you should be able to know that all these things they are not deceiving themselves. Can I tell you this now before we pray? You know, immediately I gave my life to Jesus. This was precisely 1981. Do you know, I was so committed to God. I was in work, another thing, I wasn't a deep father then. The church of God, the love of God gospel church. Because they said the love of God is the CAC church. No, sorry. It came out of the Redeemed church. It was after Baba, I think that you made that Baba left there because of some argument over Adeola or whatever. So it was that church I was going in Bariga. I didn't know until when the Baba said it. But I was so committed. You know, I was not sleeping that night. That's how I saw myself taken to heaven. And I saw heaven. I'm not kidding, I saw heaven. And I saw the angels, I saw people. And I was so happy. This was my early stage of conversion. I was so So this is the heaven they are talking about. I thought I made it. I said I made it already. But after some time, I just saw myself back in bed. I didn't like it. So what am I coming back to do again? You know, when you know Christ, you won't be afraid of death. Your desire will be to go to heaven. But while we are still here, God will take care of us. So I want to encourage you, as the Lord has sent you to our church here, endure. As you keep serving God here, God will not forget your labor of love. All that you have lost, God will restore them. All that I lost in these bad churches, God will restore them too. And I pray for you this morning, as you surrender totally, all you may have lost in life, the Lord will restore them in the mighty name of Jesus. You are in the right place, where nobody will make life difficult for you. Don't be afraid, no evil vision here. Even if they see anything coming your way, they know they will pray about it. We don't terrify ourselves here. Let's rise up to pray.